One more thing about, what is your message to the exporters? The real pain in the short term is being felt by them. Will you make it somewhat possible for them to sell in India? Will it be a possibility? And what steps are you taking to do that?
Well, fortunately, the timing of the GST reduction at such massive levels couldn't have been better. This will give a big impetus to domestic demand, which will help some of the exporters who may lose a part of their business.
Will you make it easier for them to do so because they can't?
We are even trying to make connects. So, for example, when I recognized that garment industry could face some stress, I called up the Tatas, who run the whole Zudio and the West Side. And I'm going to be talking to all other high street malls or retail large-scale outlets to see if they can help these garment exporters by buying their produce and making it available at affordable prices. So high quality at affordable prices, now at reduced GST rates, will make it a great story to run.
So you will remove the restrictions on them to sort of...
Absolutely. We are trying to make it easier that they can supply in the domestic market. It's a part of one of the reforms we are working on. Similarly, I'm in dialogue with 50 countries. Our missions are working in 50 countries, which we have identified through data analytics and artificial intelligence on the data of import and export of all other nations, to identify where our products, which will need a market, can be offered, and in lieu of that, what we can buy from those countries who may also be stressed similarly. So for example, the UAE minister and I, over our meetings on Friday, Saturday last week, identified people, identified areas. He already connected us with his people there who can help our textile sector get an entry into the Gulf and into all of Africa. He sent me connects with the seafood industry there. I'm mounting a delegation to visit UAE to connect with those people. 18, 19, we have the high-level task force on investments dialogue in UAE, where I'll be taking a large business delegation, identified sectors where we can support our exporters to get new markets. We'll be looking at fast-tracking our free trade agreements with other regions. We are doing a second tranche with Australia. We'll soon announce closure of Oman. New Zealand will also close by the end of the year. My Commerce Secretary was in Brussels last 2 days. Their teams are down on Monday for the next round of negotiations. The Trade Commissioner of European Union, Maros Sherkovich, will be in India on the 11th, and will be spending 3 days together to speed up and conclude the European Union FTA. So I have the 4-nation FTA, EFTA, Switzerland, Iceland, Norway and Liechtenstein, which comes into effect as near as 1st of October.
I see.
As soon as Navratri gets over, or on the last day of Navratri, we'll have the EFTA agreement come into force. UK has been executed. Oman will be announced. Chile, Peru, Eurasia terms of reference are finalized. By 4th or 5th of October or 6th of October, I'm in Qatar to finalize terms of reference with Qatar. The Prime Minister of Singapore is in India today.
Yes, I believe you had lunch with him.
We had lunch and we had extensive discussions with their teams to see what we can do. And they've already committed to take in more chicken and eggs and poultry. I talked to them about seafood and they said, we love the taste of Indian fish and Indian shrimp. So I've told them to my High Commissioner who returns tomorrow to put together a group of seafood importers, and I'll mount a delegation to Singapore very soon. Similarly, Latin America, huge potential for our exporters. So sky is the limit. This will help us expand, and as I said earlier, exports this year will be higher than last year.